It's funny how the internet works. One minute people swear they'll never speak to each other again. The next they're sitting down for a chat like nothing ever happened. That's exactly what happened with Vlad and Lord Jamar. Remember when Lord Jamar said he'd never ever go back on VladTV. He was loud about it, calling Vlad out for disrespecting Minister Farrakhan and saying all kinds of things. Vlad clapped back too. For a while it looked like there was no going back. But now, they're cool again, smiling in interviews. The beef, turns out, wasn't that deep. Lord Jamar didn't really stand on what he said when things did go his way. After stepping away from Vlad's platform, the doors he thought would open didn't. He tried hopping on other platforms, probably getting paid for some interviews, but the momentum wasn't there. Eventually, he had to circle back. Same kind of situation happened with 1501 and Megan Thee Stallion. That whole drama between Carl Crawford and Megan blew up a while back. He invested millions into her career. Around $2 million to be exact. Then she blew up and left, and he got caught in the storm. Took a big loss. Even after a nasty court fight, he still tried to celebrate her success, which was wild to see. Because now, without her, he doesn't have much to show. Erica Banks, the artist he thought would take her place, didn't hit the same. In fact, things got so bad she's reportedly now doing shows for $1,000 on what some are calling a stripper tour. It's like Carl lost on every front. From all that loud talking to a quiet downfall. Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, is now talking about dropping a tell-all book. But people aren't taking it seriously. It's giving Superhead vibes. That messy revenge-style expose, that's supposed to be shocking, but mostly just feels desperate. It's hard to imagine anything he has to say being that interesting, especially since most of it has already been aired out in public. What new tea could he really spill? Meanwhile, the YSL case wrapped up with way less drama than expected. For a case that had everyone talking about murder and gang charges, it ended kind of flat. No murder convictions. Most of the defendants took plea deals on lesser charges. A few got heavy sentences, somewhere around 15 years, but they weren't the main names people were watching. In the end, the government didn't get what they wanted. And while people like Gunna were trending because of their own legal moves, a lot of others just faded into the background. There wasn't much left to say. Now, here comes Tony Buzbee, the attorney who's been popping up in all these celebrity lawsuits, Diddy, Jay-Z, and more. One of his most talked about cases involved a Jane Doe accusing Diddy and Jay-Z of doing terrible things to her when she was a minor. The case didn't hold up. Too many holes, too many contradictions, and it was dismissed back in February. But now, Jay-Z is firing back, suing Buzbee and the accuser for defamation and conspiracy. Buzbee's team is trying to get the case thrown out, saying Alabama courts shouldn't be handling it, and there's even talk about trying to block him from practicing law in New York. Buzbee's been chasing all these high-profile cases, trying to squeeze settlements or headline money out of them, but people are catching on. It's getting shady. When there's DDG, who compared his fame to Michael Jackson's. That's when you know someone is lost in their own hype. He's constantly trolling online, trying to stay relevant, but lines like that don't help. It's like he's fishing for reactions more than respect. Jim Jones is still out here throwing shots at Cameron. Years after Dipset's golden days, he's still bringing up old beef. Making threats like, if I call these people, they'll swoop on you, is just tired now. Whether it's Cameron, 50 Cent, or even Styles P, Jim's always trying to pick a new fight, but it's not working. Maybe he should try something different, like teaming up with someone he's not beefing with. Anything to get his name ringing again, because right now the numbers are low and the attention is fading. Then we got Plies and Rick Ross. Here's a weird one. They used to hate each other low-key, never made it public, but there was tension, going way back. Plies would diss Ross quietly, avoiding collaborations and moving like he was above it. He had his moment between 2007 and 2010 and thought Ross wasn't worth his time. Then things flipped. Ross took off with a monster run from the MMG era through his solo projects. Plies, meanwhile, kind of disappeared, popping up here and there. On social media, or with that Ran Off on the Plug song. But the music career faded. Now, he's promoting Ross and trying to be involved. The same guy he once refused to work with. Funny how things change when you're no longer hot. Even Jay Prince and Rick Ross had tension. Remember that time when Meek Mill and Drake were going at it, and Ross sent a shot saying, "We not scared of your big homie," clearly aimed at Jay Prince. You'd expect Jay Prince to take offense. He usually doesn't let stuff slide. But now, they're cool again. Just like that. Everyone's friends again when the heat dies down. The Game is out here acting like a professional troll too. He's been going after Offset in the most immature ways possible. First, he hinted that Offset's girl, Cardi B, was getting close with NFL player Stephon Diggs. Then he posted pics of Offset's child with braids that looked like Diggs just to stir the pot. He even joked about taking Angel Reese to Hawaii just to mess with Offset. It's non-stop trolling. But what's it really for? He's not dropping music. He's not getting love from Cardi. If anything, all this drama makes it less likely she'd work with him. If Game really wanted a feature, he should be playing nice with Offset, not disrespecting his family. It's no secret that the Game's been in a downward spiral. He's still a great rapper. No one's denying that. But the choices he's made lately? Total mess. From chasing clout with the Kardashians to getting sued and losing his house, to the way he handled that reality TV phase, it's all been bad for his brand. His manager, Wack 100, keeps disrespecting Nipsey Hussle publicly, but Game still rides around acting like he's Nipsey's biggest fan. If he really cared, he'd cut ties with Wack. But he can't, because the house he lives in, it's in Wack's name. That's fraud. Hiding assets like that is shady business. And it's not just shady, it's illegal. He's doing all this to avoid paying the woman who won a judgment against him. Again, it's fraud. Plain and simple. Offset, for his part, seems to be spiraling too. He's taken the trolling seriously, and it's clearly affecting him. People around him have said he's been emotional about Game bringing his kid into things. He even deactivated his accounts, which might have been the smartest move. Sometimes disappearing is the only way to regroup. When the internet turns into a war zone, silence is protection. And that's what it all comes down to in this crazy world of hip-hop gossip. People swear they'll never talk again and then they're cool. Old enemies become allies. Trolls turn personal. And fame is more about clout than talent. It's like no one's standing on principle anymore. They're just trying to stay visible. Whether it's Lord Jamar crawling back to Vlad, Carl Crawford praising Megan after losing millions, or Game poking at Offset for attention, the message is clear. Relevance beats everything. See y'all next time. Smash that like button, share the video, and stay out the comments if you ain't built for it.